Alrighty. Hey there, Capricorn. This is going to be the third try for me to do a video for you. I tried to do one last night and it did some weird wonky thing, so I gave up and I tried this morning. And I tried about 10 times to load that video up and it would not load the video. Okay, so I had to delete it. Now I'm going to try a third time, right? 3 is a charm. So maybe the number 3 means something to you. It has a lot of meanings, but in tarot, one of them is communication. Okay? But it could mean a lot of things. So let's get started. Philosopher. And this was trying to come up under the card. I think this was what you got. Revolutionary, but this was right under it. And honestly, I just put this on the top and I just didn't even shuffle them. I just pulled it again and that's what I got. You may need a you may need a mediator, okay, to communicate. I feel like there's somebody that you're going to need to communicate with the number 3, okay? Very strong. The number 3. And I was even hearing it when I just did the read. And I don't really get a lot of Capricorns that watch the tarot reads. You're like the least of all the zodiacs that watch the tarot reads for whatever reason. I mean, I'm not judging or anything, but we got philosopher. Maybe you're not monkeying around today, or you're going to have to monkey around. I see a victory. Okay, take on the day with real expression. Be a theorist. Use your arguments well. Wisdom, enlightenment. That's the conversation. There's a conversation that needs to happen with somebody. You're going to have to express yourself. Okay, but I see a victory. All right. I see a victory. Could be born in the year of the monkey. What is that? 68. Yeah, I think so. All right. 8, 14. Oh, yeah. I'm into numbers. Okay, there's hope here. Some sort of new venture that you want, or some new direction that you're taking. Yeah, you're going through a transition. There was an ending, a third party. I knew it. Okay, it broke this union up. Okay, and you've just been kind of stuck in this hangman's position. Okay, for a while now. But there's hope for the situation. There's some sort of new venture. And in the last read, again, there was communication that needed to happen. There was a lot of air signs in the last read, okay? A lot of swords. Might be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. That was heavily in the read. Before I had to delete it. Oh boy, yeah. Carrying some, there's going to be some quick action taken, okay? Possible communication. All right. You're moving forward away from the past. You're not dwelling on the past anymore. There's 2 new cups. You don't see it so much in this picture, but this is the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, you're taking a break. There's a rest period. And then there's action towards something new. Right? Ooh, yeah, you're just kind of taking a leap of faith, right? Foxes can be tricksters, teachers, but they also could be lifelong partners. Okay? But so be careful, maybe be cautious. Oh, look, the captain. El Capitan. Woohoo! Captain on deck. Captain on deck. Yeah, just go slow. Enforce boundaries if you need to enforce boundaries. But I see some sort of quick action is going to be taken. Yeah, you're not rushing into anything. Even though we did have that Eight of Wands. Oh, there is movement, though. Swift movement. Maybe there's just magnetism between the two of you, and you just can't help it. Like, you wanted to take your time. You wanted to have, respect boundaries and people's personal space. But then, boom. Here you go. Dun, da, da, da. Movement. Maybe you want to see this person and communicate eye to eye. It's hard to get them to come out. I see you moving forward. But I also see that there has to be some sort of communication. Now, either you're communicating with somebody new, or you're communicating with the person in the past. Either to release them or to start over. But with this Five of Cups right here, it really signifies moving into a new direction, getting away from the past. And with this Eight of Wands right here, it's going to be swift, right? You've been holding on to something, though, that you needed to say. Let's see. Is it somebody new? Oh, wow. That was fast communication, right? Swift communication. A new cycle. A new beginning, right? Taking a leap of faith into a new start, right? And this is a dropping the burdens, not being stuck in this liar, cheater, stealer, that it didn't bring victory. It definitely didn't work out between the two of you here. Okay, there was a divine counterpart situation. And we did see that Three of Swords. Okay, and liar, cheater, stealer right here. Yeah, you're dropping that burden. You're wishing and hoping for something new. Something new, right? And having to take action towards that. And I see you taking action towards that. Eight of Swords. And Eight of Wands. A lot of eights. Now, eights are victories, okay? Again, the Eight of Wands is a double confirmation that some fast movement and communication is going to happen. All right? And it's going to get you out of this kind of stuck, stagnant energy. But these eights are, persevering. You're not completely trapped in whatever was in the past. I see you moving out of the situation and moving towards something new with that World card right there. Right? Temperance in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you lost hope and faith in this last connection. It wasn't an equal give and take. They were given to other people. There was no reciprocity. And you just didn't have the faith or the perseverance to keep going with that, okay? Just as a side note, obsession, colorless angel. Is that a 3? God, I need glasses. It's either a 3 or another 8. But, maybe it's hard to get whatever happened out of your mind from the past. Or the person from the past is obsessed with you. Either way, if you want to move into a new cycle, you're going to have to communicate with them and set them straight. Okay? Take care.